Society, even in this modern age, still speak of male and female genitalia in hushed tones, and sexual violations are usually placed in obscurity. In 1996, via her episodic play, The Vagina Monologues, writer Ensler sought to shake society into an awakening on what it means to be a woman, where women bravely speak the unspeakable, celebrate womanhood, and the power women hold. Now this week, the play goes on a two-day run on the local stage. So here to tell us the very colorful and interesting play that we're about to see this week are members of the play's cast, members Giselle Sanchez and Princess Manzon. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Ginger.
You know, yes, it's very nice of you guys to come here and speak about vaginas so early in the morning. All right, now we just kind of got that out of the way. You know, vagina, ooh, you know. As just mentioned, you know, there are a lot of people that kind of still are uncomfortable maybe speaking about, you know, genitalia or speaking about their sensuality or their sexuality in such an open way. The Vagina Monologues, totally opposite. Does not hide, does not, you know, does not feel ashamed to talk about any of those things.
Well, that's exactly one of the aims of this play, The Vagina Monologues, which is actually part of the V-Day movement. This is a project of the V-Day movement, which is a global activist movement that aims to build funds for the women and girls and women that are suffering from violence.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why. And the reason why we can just say the word vagina, actually everyone has to be comfortable, especially the ladies and the little girls should be comfortable with saying the word vagina. They should not be shy. There shouldn't be a cloud of obscurity or malice when you say that word. Because if something happens to you and for example, your vagina is mutilated or raped or whatever, then you can say that part of you that, you know, this part of me, my vagina happened like that, you know, whatever happened to your vagina. So you can say it. That's why we women should be comfortable in saying that, and you should teach your children. As a mother, I teach my child to just be comfortable in saying that word, so in case it gets infected, we know what's happening about it. Yeah.
The Vagina Monologues definitely caught a lot of attention in overseas and in different stages all over the world. And now that it's, you know, going to have a run here in the Philippines, you can't maybe help but do you have any apprehension? We may be a much more conservative society. There may be people with you know, not so open minds who will think, oh, this is just attention getting. They just, you know, to bring the Vagina Monologues here to the Philippines is to kind of, you know, just put it out there and poke fun or get people's attention because you're talking about something that's so hush-hush.
Yes, actually, as conservative our country is, right now we're starting on, like, this play, we're inviting all our friends and families and hopefully, you know, people who we got their attention, because our proceeds is going to the Women's Crisis of the Philippines Center. So it's not just about, you know, we just want to get your attention, but talking about vagina. We actually want to help all these abused women and, you know, women with a lot of, you know, maternal problems and
who've gone through their fair share.
Yes,
of,
exactly.
You know,
actually, we're not just doing this just to say, hey, you know, to poke fun. 126 countries are all performing this all together on April 29, and this is part of the V-Day movement, which aims to raise funds. And now it's going to be for the abused women of Haiti. But part of we're giving part of that, and still part of that goes to the Women's Crisis Center, which are the abused women here in the Philippines. So it's really a great project, and that's why Pilar Pilapil really wanted to join this project.
Yes, that's right. You know, speaking of, you know, the play and everything about it, I mean, how does, you know, a play really just go around the vagina? Tell us about some of the scenes. Tell us about the storyline. What can people expect? How, you know, what can viewers really kind of be tuned in for?
Oh, well, Princess, would you like to give a sample?
No, you're so better.
That's right. Let's do it. What kind of sample? What kind of sample?
Actually, there's a lot. There's about an angry vagina, which is a vagina that wasn't respected. Some vaginas that were mutilated, and because of tradition. And well, my part is, of course, I'm the comedian, so mine is the girl who likes to make vaginas happy.
Okay.
Yeah, because like some men just think of themselves, and so they don't know how to make the vagina happy. So this is not only for women. This is also for men. It's a learning experience for you guys.
For you guys, and a lot of men who don't want to admit that they need to learn.
Yes, exactly. Some men can just be very selfish on that part that it's just them. See, but we need to be happy as well.
Sometimes men get uncomfortable when you start talking about your vagina.
Yeah.
It's an intricate organ, shall we say, I guess, and it maybe not as simple to figure out as maybe males. And so, as the happy vagina, would you like to give us a
for example,
sneak peek?
there's a sneak peek like it's in the middle of part of my long monologue. Okay, it says there, I became a moaner. It made men anxious. Frankly, it terrified them. They couldn't concentrate. I was too loud. They'd lose focus. Finally, they'd lose everything. See, so exactly, they can't concentrate. I'm going to discuss about in the end of my monologue, I will be discussing, since I make the vaginas happy, I know the different kinds of moan. And it's really enlightening for me, Ginger, because I only know personally one moan. And my husband too.
Only knows that one.
Personally one moan. So now I do like 20 or 25 moans, not in my bed, but on stage. Okay, on stage, and it's really funny. There's an
well, maybe you can, we can maybe share some of those, maybe off camera. I don't know how. I don't know how well that is for the morning audience, but 20 different types of moans.
20. Well, just an example, like the Irish Catholic moan. Ah, forgive me. Something like that.
I want to hear the Zen.
The tortured Zen moan.
Yeah, that one.
Things like that. So
so it really kind of just goes beyond cultures, even religions, and it changes. The different moans change depending on what kind of
what kind
lady
of
is
culture,
behind it.
What kind of lady is behind it. I even have a longapo moan, so you have to, I won't say it now, but it's like you have to watch. I'll be performing April 29, and Princess will be performing 29 and 30. And this will be at the Teatrino.
Yes.
That's in the Promenade. And the tickets are 500 to 1,000 pesos. And all our proceeds will go, half of it will go to the Women's Christ Center, and another part of it will go to the abused women of Haiti. So you are helping a lot of abused women if you do buy the tickets. And there you can see Will's number, 0906-848-8850, and contact that number.
You definitely have, your social consciousness that's part of the play. You have the comedy that's part of the play. I'm just curious, what kind of women does it take to be part of this play? To be so open and to be so comfortable with speaking about your vagina and the different types of vagina. What do you think really attributes your confidence and your comfort with speaking to it so openly?
Well, for me, I think I'm doing this not just for myself, as a woman, as a strong woman, but also for my friends. I've seen, some of my friends getting, abused by their boyfriends, and especially my mom, her first marriage wasn't really that good. So I guess, watching them fight through that experience made me, stand up and want to share this part of me and say that, it has to stop. It has to end, the abuses. And sometimes, because I think most Asian countries, especially living in Japan, men always think that they have to dominate women, and I don't think that's the case for everyone. They also have to hear us. They also have to hear our vaginas.
That's true. That's true. This is actually a women empowering play, and it's not only for powerful women. In fact, Lea Salonga did this. Tia Carrere did my part. My counterpart. And Tamlin Tumita, you were asking, that she was the one that did Pilar Pilapil's part. But we're still hoping that Pilar can still make it on the 29th. See, we don't know how fast the healing process would go, but she will definitely, if she will not be on stage, she'll definitely be watching the audience. But knowing her, I she'd probably go to
And
the
yes,
stage and
yeah.
I'm gonna do
Good
it
idea.
because she's already prepared. So we're really praying, and we'd like to thank everybody for all the prayers that they gave to Miss Pilar Pilapil. This play is actually dedicated to Miss Pilar Pilapil.
Well, there are a lot of great aspects of this play and of your guys' performance. Now, is it true that actors are performing free of cost? I mean, are you guys doing this from really the love of your heart?
Yes, actually, we are doing this. I have a foundation as well, and Pilar Pilapil also has a foundation. And when I found out that this is for abused women, it's like okay, you know, you don't have to pay me my talent fee or something. We will do this so that, you know, a lot of people. A lot of eyes of the people will we can open the eyes of the people, you know, that you know, oh, there are abused women, oh, we should empower ourselves, and oh, we can say vagina anytime.
Yes, and be proud of it. We can be proud of it and know ourselves inside and out, so to say, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, that's April 29th and 30th at Teatrino Green Hills.
Yes,
Yes.
that's this Friday and Saturday.
And by the way, I'd like to thank our director. She's very patient with us,
Yes.
especially for me. I'm a first-timer, Miss Dulce Di Bayan. She's